I like how every new like episode starts out like this. But so we had the Yukina Makina episode kind of, and then we had the Midari Hanako episode. So I assume this next part is going to be Shiro, a Shiro thing. And we might end up finding out, something more about Shiro that we've been suspecting this whole time. Which, oh god, if that's the case. They say that a sorcerer from a distant land once visited, visited? I've already fucked up. Lived in Fukano a long time ago. Of course, most people don't believe that. However, travelers can tell this place is no typical city. It's literally like the start of like an anime, you know? The ground beneath my feet is ebbing with spiritual power, proof of the ties between humans and those who are not. Fukano is a town shrouded in trees and surrounded by mountains bursting with energy of an otherworldly nature. Oh, okay, bye. Back to business. And look who it is. God damn it, dude. See, she just fucking shows up out of nowhere. Anyway, dude, we had so many people last time. Get Midari and Mitsuki together, dude. Like that's the power couple. Shiro, even he's even shocked. Fukano's a small town. You're bound to run into one or two people, out on the street. But of all times to run into Shiro, now? What do you mean of all times? As is the usual, Shiro is circling me and freaking out. Wait. What am I up to now? Don't touch Shiro! You can't! It's got a charm on it. What am I doing? I have a white cloth tied over my forehead that's covering my face. I imagine that looks incredibly silly. And I'm all for it. I used the juice of the grapes we were given to draw the eyes, and 3 separate runes replaced the nose and eyes. To normal people, this shouldn't look like a mask, but it's just a normal face. Or more like it's something like a face. It's a magical tool used to hide my identity. That's because this doesn't work on those close to me. Sure it doesn't. The bigger the weakness of a spell, the stronger it is. No one else has reacted so far, so I should be good. Right? I thought I could pull it off since I don't have a lot of friends. I'd rather have like a close circle rather than that, although I imagine too many friends would be quite the mess as well. Why are you following me anyway, Shiro? I like how we're just out being fucking weird, basically, just walking around. Why? Why? Yeah, why? I mean, I did. She remembers the worst things. That's a good question. The Haori doesn't really mask my identity, it just makes it so people don't mind I'm in places I normally shouldn't be. The distinction, I see. Honestly, using that overcoat as such isn't its typical use either. And this mask isn't just to hide my face. People wouldn't notice I have it on at all. The request I have is from a human this time, one of our classmates. What the fuck?
そういうこともあるべな。
What in God's name am I doing? It's probably hard to admit to their friends that they're being teased by spirits. Wow! Sometimes humans go to request help from gods at shrines, but shrines like that have a high population of spirits in them, and they're not all good. Eventually, stories of their tricks get all the way to me, the sorcerer, and I'm to keep the peace. And when we must stop the bullying.
ところでムックン、そのお面の模様って何か意味があるの？
This? It's 3 different runes. The M, the N, and the X.
へえ、すごい。なんかすっごい魔法っぽいよ、ムックン。
I'm good at my alphabet. Really? Each rune has its own meaning, but they're also represented by everyday letters. Yup. I basically wrote simple vocabulary on it.
ますますすごそうだよ。どんな意味なの？ムックン、どんな意味なの？
Jesus Christ. It means face.
そのまんまべよ。
I'm not excited anymore. Cheryl looks disappointed by my statement. Since the runes represent a letter in the alphabet, you can use them to spell things out. You can even use them to spell out different languages. What the shit? Apparently in spirit language, this would be spelled... There's like lightning bolts and shit in there. I'm not for it, dude. But spirits don't need to use language to communicate. When they use language, it's mostly for operational explanations. Don't need that. Do you really plan on following me there?
もちろんだよ。
Alright. Fine. But you have to keep yourself in check. The person who asked to meet... the person who asked to meet... What? Should be in the class... Yeah, sure. That's a sentence. Oh, God.
変なこと聞くかもしれませんけど、あなたが魔法使い？
No. Some people refer to me as that. Alright, don't be all cool now. Are you the one who asked to meet?
よかった。まさか本当に来てくれるなんて。
I mean, judging by the color of her shoes, this is a female first year.
わ、本当にムックンのこと変に思ってないみたい。
Wow.
けど、どうしてこの人まで顔に変なのかぶってるのかな？
Did I also do that? You mean her mask? Oh, it's just an actual mask. Shiro whispers to me, so I whisper back.
そうなの？変な形のマスクべな。
I'm pretty sure masks to help with allergies like hers have been on sale for a while. I like how I have like an actual like rune bullshit on my face, and she's like, is that a mask? And then this other girl actually just has just a normal mask. Whatever. And what is it you wanted to discuss?
もうどうしていいか。だからって誰にも相談できなくて、藁にもすがる思いっていうか。
I would just like to point out how she's not registering Shiro's existence.
絶対に笑わないって約束してもらえますか？
Oh, I can't make those promises. I laugh at a lot of things. Of course, I promise without hesitation. The girl then hesitantly removes her mask. I see. What's wrong with her face?
お口がこんな感じになっちゃってる。
Okay, Shiro, don't be a rude ass. Fucking what? Shiro screws her lips in an unbalanced triangular shape. I'm sure she's not trying to make fun of the girl, but I wish she'd stop making it harder not to laugh.
しかもこれ私だけじゃなくてお母さんとかお姉ちゃんとか親戚のおばさんとかもこうなってて。
Oh, that's just the genetics. It's
なの
fine.
になぜかお父さんとお兄ちゃんは無事で。
Oof. So only women in your family were affected.
そうなんです。まるで転生するみたいに次々とみんな。私もうどうしていいかわからなくて。
I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Shiro suddenly covers her own mouth. She must be worried it could affect her too. It's not gonna transfer over. I don't understand. But I've all but figured it out.
病院へ行ってもどこもおかしくないって言われちゃうし、まさかと思いますけど。
It's just like a gene, right?
たたりや呪いなんじゃないかって。
Oh, a spirit could have cursed the...
もう来週には夏休みも終わるっていうのに、このままじゃ誰にも顔を合わせられません。
Oh, so this is like a more no, not like, wait. Have you been in contact with an Oshira lately? Oh, if we're talking about a spirit that twists your lips, she's the first that comes to mind. But the requester looks confused by my question. I'm also confused.
ああ、なんだ、おしら様だったべや。本当に口が曲がっちゃうことなんてあるべな。
I'd expect no less of someone born and raised here.
おしら様って何ですか?
Someone who's fucking with your mouth. You haven't heard of her? She used to be featured in the commercial of Japan's top-selling makeup brand. Surely you know that. But it is something from 30 to 40 years ago, so maybe someone this young knowing about it would be weird.
私たちはひいおじいちゃんが亡くなってから土地の管理のために越してきただけで。
So she would know
そう
nothing.
いう地元の話はよくわからないんですけど。
In that case, have you been in contact with a medium lately?
やっぱり死んだ人のたたりみたいな。
No, mediums don't call back the souls of the dead to speak with. In the past, mediums were regular things to see around town, but with their appearances on TV, most people assume that's all they do. But it's more accurate to consider them something more like shamans. Ooh, one of my favorite classes. They're respected and trusted by the people who live here and provide both rituals and a listening ear. Search your house to see if there's an Oshira there.
でもそれって何なんです? お父さんもお母さんもそんなの知ってるかな?
It's like, I don't know what I'm looking for, but alright. She's a doll made of wood from a mulberry tree? Of course it is. They typically come in pairs that you seat back to back. If your parents don't know about it, if you ask your relatives or anyone else in the neighborhood, they're sure to know of her. If you find many of them, please bring them all bring all of them with you.
はい、わかりました。
All of them. Listen closely. This is not a curse. It's a little punishment from Oshira. I'm sure of it. I decided to at least let her know that. Okay. I like how he just automatically knows what the issue is all the time.
魔法使いっておしら様のお祭りもできるんだね。
No. It's really a job for a medium. The best I could do is let her out to play for a bit. While she looks for the doll, I prepare for the ritual. I have to make an altar and prepare various grains and vegetables and a plate of auspicious foods, water, alcohol, and salt. Man, this is where's my altar? I also need to prepare a kimono for the doll called an osendaku and powder to dye it a new color. Okay, but Oshira are yashikigami. They're pretty strict about the way to enshrine them.
へえ、そういえばお父さんの実家とお母さんの実家だとちょっと違った気がするべや。
Guardians are protective gods that work in groups. Oshira are basically the guardians of the home. They're especially protective of the women in a home. Ah, okay. That's probably why Shiro is so familiar with them. But it's the women's job to pray to them. If the rule isn't followed, it affects all the women in the family. Okay, that explains that.
でもおしら様ってちっちゃい頃から当たり前にお祭りしてきたけど、結構何の神様なのかよくわからないところあるよね。
I imagine there are many families like that. Every household has their own unique Oshira, so there's no standard for them. For example, the most well-known type is a woman and a horse couple. Wait, what? Oh no. Based on a story of the woman falling in love with the horse. Oh God, we've all heard of this in real life.
お母さんの実家は多分それだったよ。
Oh great, but there are already a ton of variations, even of just that type. There's also pairings of a man and woman couple, and even some of man and a horse. Ooh, that's even kinkier. You really don't know what they'll be these days.
男の人と馬子で恋に落ちたってことべや。
Wouldn't be the first time I heard of it.
ってこと。
Like I said, tons of variations. Honestly, it wouldn't be weird if those versions were in homes as well. Oshira are personalized to each family. But they're all based on the same idea of two bodies becoming one god. But I've even heard of 4, 6, or even 12 bodies becoming one too. Jesus Christ! Seems like the number of bodies at least stays even though. Oh, okay. The basics of this god is that it's two bodies melding together.
そんなにいたらもうお雛様みたいなものだね。
That's why there used to be mediums in the town. They'd know what family established what tradition and what Oshira there were. Mediums are the only ones who kept those kinds of records. And these gods are very particular about things. They'll cause quite the fuss if not treated right. And not too long after, the girl returns with 2 dolls in hand. Oh, Jesus, she found those real fast.
人形ってこれでいいんでしょうか。
It didn't have to run, especially with a mask on. I know it's hard to breathe. Thank you. Looks like a woman and a man. Oh, great. It's one of the variations where the horse took on the appearance of a human man. Damn these horses, man. The version of the story probably depends on when the dolls were created. The legend of Oshira has been around since the ending of the Kamakura period. If the dolls were of an earlier make, there'd be a possibility I couldn't handle the issue. But I can handle all the issues. There were probably people who believed and prayed to the god, or to the god before that as well. I know the incantation to handle this type of doll. It'll probably work out okay. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Just give her more reassurance. I sit down before the altar, instantly starting to mimic what mediums would do. I set the dolls back to back and have them hold hands. Mianko, 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 this god has no home. Please bring us the 7th generation.
むっくんがミヨンコだって。
Shut up. Shiro, shut up. I'm working here. I wish you'd be quiet. I'm trying to concentrate here. I then take the hand of the dolls one by one and make them move in time to the incantation. I'm playing with the Oshira. Yes. Oh. Am I winning? As I continue to chant, it's getting harder to tell if I'm moving the dolls or if they're moving me. Oh, that would scare me. This is how you become one with a god, and in turn, get to hear their voice. An Oshira is passed down in a family from mother to daughter, and I used to pray for their continued female lineage. You pray to them for the happiness of your line, for their protection. Even if it's not a very strong god in a sense, an Oshira is passed down and continues to protect the family for generations. Well, how? How does it protect? It's not a god that could be treated recklessly. Well, sucks. Oh.
おばあちゃんの声が聞こえる。
Oh.
おばあちゃんの。
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I don't like that at all. Shh. It seems they've come down to visit. But I guess from my lack of ability, I can't make their voices any louder. I can tell they're angry, though. That did sound very angry. This is bad. If we send them back as is, they could end up even more angry than they already were. Oh, what do I do? It's not the proper way to handle a ritual, but if I use a rune, I should be able to fix it. I glance over at Shiro. No. This is no time to hesitate. If I can use my powers to fix something, I should. That's why I have these powers. Let F become my words, a godly symbol of truth. I am the one who understands the secrets of the land. Man, I get a lot of mileage out of this. Heed my call! Oh, suddenly a nasally voice booms in the area. What? Huh? I must have gotten the incantation wrong. Or maybe my magic failed. Or was the Oshira older than I thought? I can't understand you. What a thick accent. The reason we couldn't hear them very well the first time must have been because of this accent. Gods have never been good at speaking. Must be hard to update their lingual skills with the times, too. Oh, it's like me trying to become hip with the kids again. Oh, but that'll never happen. I'm too old. I feel like the older generation spoke like this when I was a child, but I haven't heard it recently at all. To the point where I just don't understand. I could understand it when I was little, but must have forgotten how to handle it after all this time.
なんか人形の方も変な呪文みたいなの唱えてましたけど。
No, it's just talking. No, it wasn't chanting. I feel someone pull on my shirt from behind.
むくん、私分かっちゃったべよ。
Oh, shit! Viva girls born and raised in the country. Yes! Assist! Shiro with the assist. Oh?
ありましたよ、ありましたよ、魔法使いさん。
Oh my god. So your relative's kid was the one who had it.
それも魔法使いさんの言った通りでした。
The girl pulls out a third doll. Oh, okay. I was wondering what you were talking about. The extra figure is about 2 times smaller than the main couple. I set the 3 dolls up and it really looks like a set of parents and their child. A set of 2 is an option, so I guess this type of set is also possible. I've learned something new today, just like every day. According to Shiro, though, Shiro was yelling at us to return her child. Ah, there it is. So this time I sent the girl back home to ask if there is a pet or small child for the set.
まさか引っ越しの時手伝いに来てくれた親戚の子が3体目を持ってるなんてよくわかりましたね。
Again, notice how, like, Shiro's, like, not even in the conversation, you know, like, she's not even, even this is just like, yeah, I figured it out, sure, yep. You said the mouth twist started with your relative's grandmother. It's clear that there was a connection there. And you said they had a young son, too, right?
もうたっくんのせいなのに男には罰が当たらないなんて納得できません。それに引っ越してきたのは半年も前だったのに今さら急に口が曲がり始めるなんて。
Oh, god damn it. Gods like children. They'll allow the younger kids to play with them. But boys will tire of dolls, especially after 6 months. Was it shoved down in the bottom of his toy box and just left there?
そうなんです。
Oh, the boys will be boys. So that's why it was delayed on set. And the little boy had no idea the doll had any significance.
それに見てください。子供のおしら様を見つけた途端、ほら。
Oh my god, I see it. The girl takes her mask off, and her twisted lips are back to normal. Oh, hey, yeah! That makes sense. The Oshira are meant to protect your family, after all. As long as there's guilt for the action, most will be forgiven. But even in Fukano, most of the mediums have retired. It's still all up to me. Honestly, with the way things are, it's hard to keep praying to Oshira in the proper way. That's why I offered her the chance to get rid of them right now. If you decide what's best, take them to the shrine to be properly disposed of. That sounds fucked up. There are even some folklore museums that are collecting them too. If you ask a professional, I'm sure you won't run into any more problems.
そうなんですけど。
But I'm going to keep them. The girl turns to look at the harmonious family of dolls.
できるだけうちでお祭りしてみたいなって。
There we
途
go.
中でやっぱり無理ってなるかもですけど、私も勉強してそうできないかなって。 やっぱり難しいでしょうか。
Of course. They're not as complicated as you'd think.
よかった。実はさっき魔法使いさんがお祈りしてくれた時、おばあちゃんやひいおばあちゃんの声まで聞こえてきて、このお人形がずっと昔から土地や家を守ってくれてたんだなって。なのにご先祖様から財産を相続しておきながら神様だけ放り出すなんてできないと思うんです。
I like that way of thinking. Okay. I'm sure the Oshiro would be happy to hear that as well.
最初はちょっと不気味だなって思いましたけど、だんだん可愛く見えてきましたし、
They're an acquired
い
taste.
ざって時はまた魔法使いさんが助けてくれるはずですよね。
She looks up at me hopefully. It felt somewhat meaningful, so I nod in agreement. It's not like I'm always busy. When it comes to supporting the human and spirit world, there's nothing better than hearing those words. Another job done. Whew, looked like we managed to wrap all that up. This is all thanks to your help, Shiro. Shiro? Oh god, she disappeared again. After the girl we helped took her leave, I turned to thank Shiro once more. Oh, nope, she's still around. But for some reason, her cheeks are puffed in a pout. Why? What? Why are you so mad? What's wrong, Shiro? Ah! I poke her cheeks as I ask.
めんこい子だったからってムくんが嬉しそうにニヤニヤしてたからだよ。
Yeah, that's why. What? I'm just happy she was so thankful. It doesn't hurt that she was cute, too. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna mention that. I get the feeling that would be fanning the flames.
じー、あの子がムックンを見る目、最初と最後で違ってたべよ。
Very observant.
私が解読してあげたのに、まんまと利用された気分だよ。
No. I appreciate all you did, Shiro, but that girl doesn't even know what I really look like, because I had the mask on. Even if you say the way she looked at me changed.
そういうことじゃないべさ。
Oh my god.
ムックンは鈍感すぎて、いつか悪い女の子に騙されるんじゃないかって、お姉ちゃん心配だよ。
There's no telling if that girl is mean, though. I don't think that girl or I would fall in love or something that simple either. Or this simple. I've got no choice. I need to distract with head pats.
もう、ムックンたら、ごまかそうとしてるべよ。
Damn it, she caught on.
それとも、またちっちゃいってバカにしてる？
Either way, it's not good for me. I'm not. My words don't seem to be coming across, so thought I'd show my appreciation with my actions. It is true that she is just the right height to headbat, though. Thank you, Shiro. You really saved me by tagging along today.
だとしても、お姉ちゃんへのご褒美は、なでなでだけで十分だと思われてそうだよ。
It's not? You don't like it?
だからってやめちゃダメだよ、ムックン。どうせなら、もっとなでなでしてほしいべよ。
You might as well keep going.
お姉ちゃんには、たくさんなでなでしないとダメなんだよ。
My hand's gonna get real tired. Of course, there's no reason not to.
それにしても、おしら様ってこんなにいろいろあったんだね。
Well, it's kind of like how the same card games can be played differently depending on where you were brought up. And only Yashikigami like that can become such legends. Each household has their own Yashikigami. Normally, that means the same village, and even the same country worships the same one. And this god is worshipped even more than the guardian who protects the land and the dragon god that protects the water. It's fairly rare for a residential god to stick around for this long. That's why there's so many variations on the name, like Oshira, Okanai, and Kanono. Oh no! Kano Kijingo. God, I'm so good at the video games. I remember there being a Miyoko version too.
お祈りの時ミヨンコミヨンコって言うからだね。
Miyonko, that's what I meant to say. I'm brain dead. The Miyonko in the prayer refers to a silkworm. Oh, I think it's because women used to collect the silk strings made by silkworms and use them to make clothes back then.
そういえばおばあちゃんに聞いたことある気がするべよ。
Checks out. Shiro's eyes widen in appreciation.
おしら様は親戚の中でも女の子だけ集まってやるから結構盛り上がるんだよ。でも最近はあんまりやらないのかな。小豆のお餅も食べられるし楽しい思い出しかないけどな。
Oh, it sounds like fun. I'm sure there are plenty of other fun memories you have of your family too. But those family gatherings always tend to be remembered as a pain in the ass. Not that I find meeting with family all sunshine and rainbows either. Honestly, I'd rather stare at my phone all day than deal with those types of gatherings. True! Let me stay out of that. Oh right, speaking of Oshira, there's one thing about them that's similar to magic.
そうなの？
I told you about the runes on this mask earlier, right?
顔って書いてるんだよね。
That's right, and the O here, it's read as Otila. Very similar to Oshira, right? It means a bond, like family.
むっくんが考えたんじゃなくてそのままおしら様と同じべよ。
Why would I just... Runes were originally used to translate godly words humans couldn't understand into something they could. The reason similar stories and speech are in villages that have never been in contact with where we live is because we have the same base experiences. Sorry, these kinds of things are boring to listen to, aren't they? Dude, she loves it.
全然わかんない。
Never mind. Shiro's still smiling brightly, though.
けどそれってむっくんが一生懸命魔法の勉強したことなんだよね。だからむっくんがお話ししてるところを見るのは好きかな。
Yeah, we know she's like real into
またいっ
it.
ぱい頑張ってくれたんだなって思いながら聞いてるからちっとも退屈じゃないべよ。
Shiro, you don't need to exaggerate that much. She makes it sound like all I did, like I did all this studying for her.
それに今回はおしら様のことまで知れたから結構楽しかったよ。ただのへんてこ人形じゃなかったんだね。
They might just look like weird dolls. People wouldn't pray to them if they were just weird dolls. You don't know that. Something about what I just said sticks with me.
むっくん
Nothing. I just remembered that I heard another girl talk about losing a doll recently. Uh-huh. Machina. A thin stick with many layers of cloth on top called Otsuki. All the Oshira have similar appearances. Yukina and Machina don't seem to the type to remind people, but I haven't forgotten. But I can't let this one task absorb me. But why now? Why did this fact suddenly pop up in my mind? Because this is similar? Otsuki. And I guess it sounds like Oshira a little, but when compared with Otila, Otila, I keep wanting to say it's Nutella. No, I'm overthinking things. This is the most serious we've heard Shiro sound. Oshira is known for having thousands of nicknames. The rune also means a new moon too. Oh, which is what Otsuki means in Japanese. A girl with unbelievable magical power, a doll, the runes, it all feels too convenient. But if there was a family with such an alias, They'd have to be related to a sorcerer in some way for it to make sense. Dude, he's getting down right now. What? Huh? Shiro, what is it?
また女の子から相談されてるんだなって思っただけべや。
Not just girls, just everybody. I need to help everyone. Question mark? Oh, okay, bye. I'll just fade away into existence. Or not existence. Whichever one works. The sacred spring. Oh, Jesus. Back home. The afternoon sun sinks, and the night fog takes over the land outside my window. Are the small glowing lights floating about fireflies or spirits? I gaze on at that glowing scenery, but I have no time to spend too long on it. Oh no.
相変わらずみだりさんのパウンドケーキは猛暑の中からクーラーが効いたカフェへたどり着いたように絶品ね。
Visitors.
まさに地獄で天使に出会ったような気分だわ。
Jesus.
ありがとうございます。おかわりもありますから遠慮なくおっしゃってくださいね。
Which is funny because Midori's a fucking succubus, so like it's just like far from an angel, but she's basically an angel because she's such a sweetheart and she's so perfect, and God, I would take her out to a lovely dinner.
シロ様の
Oh shit, Shiro's here too.
色とりどりの果物が入ってて見てるだけで楽しくなるべな。
Oh, it's like, hey look, we're all actually together. This is great. I get Yukina and Midori being here, but for some reason Shiro has come to the abandoned school too. What's wrong with that? Shiro does what Shiro pleases.
それにしてもムツキにこんな可愛らしい妹さんがいたなんてね。
She's actually, not that.
妹じゃないよ。お姉ちゃんべさ。
Yeah, she's just small. Jesus.
人の子たちが仲良くするのを眺めていると、
Dude,
それ
everyone's
だけで和やかな気持ちになるものですな。
here today.
ピピ
Even the Guardian and the Princess are grinning as they watch.
ーン。念のため言っておくけど、もし人間のおじさんが同じこと言ったら犯罪者扱いされるわよ。
True.
なんと
You guys seem to be having fun.
何よムツキ。私はみだりさんに会いに来たの。何か文句ある？
Yes.
私もムックンのお手伝いしてたら図書室へ行けなくなっちゃったからこっちへ来ただけだよ。
What? When did I agree to that again?
申し訳ございません。騒がしくしてしまいましたか？
He's like trying to like look out onto the scenery below, and he's just like, can you guys quiet down for 5 minutes? Oh God, the hiccups. No, it's fine. I just have some stuff I need to do. I may be a sorcerer, but I'm still just a student. Oh hey, I'm focusing on that. I haven't finished my summer homework. Uh-oh.
ムックンまだやってなかったの。もう自業自得だよ。
Bro, I have so much on my plate. She's right. But I think my grades in school aren't all that bad. Honestly, I'd have no issue with turning in all my homework with blank sheets if that meant I got more time to study magic. Dude, that would be everybody. Fuck actual homework.
確かお盆が明けたらもう学校が始まるのよね。最初に聞いた時はびっくりしたわ。平地では9月までお休みになれるところもあるんですよね。
But Fukano features a long winter break in exchange. Oh, okay.
そ
That's
っちの方が普通だと思うけれど、
cool. I like it.
私も小さい頃はこっちに住んでたはずなのだけど、昔のこと結構覚えていないものね。
Ah, I see. So that's why she's looking for the lost item here in Fukano. Makes more sense. That reminds me, Yukina, you've been coming around for snacks almost every goddamn day. What's Makina up to? Oh boy. I feel like I haven't seen her since the Guardian incident. She visibly winces at my question. What? Should I not have asked?
別に。 たまたまタイミングが合わなかっただけよ。そういうことくらいあるでしょ。
What does that mean?
それともムツキのところへ来ちゃいけないっていうの？
No, I never said that. They were practically attached at the hip before. Yeah, I wonder if something happened.
先生もハーブティーはいかがですか？
God, yes.
勉強でお忙しそうですから、今日はローズマリーとミントを合わせて集中力を高めるものをご用意したんですけど。
Oh, why is she just so perfect?
私たちが騒いでいたらあまり意味がなかったですね。
It could be rowdier, to be honest. That's not your fault, Midari. Thank you. Oh. When I take the cup from her, our fingers graze against one another. Oh, shit, she could send me flying again. No, I think she's fine now. At least a little bit. I'm dead. It just flies out the window. Brace for impact. Huh? Eh? Nothing happened? I keep my head covered as I cower with confusion. He's like, he is bracing for impact.
このハーブは先生のために調合したものですから、ぜひ。
Yeah, I figured.
ごめんなさい。
And there she goes. I figured she would have been more okay now. Midari hugs the tray to her chest and runs back to the kitchen. But you can see her blushing, even from behind. Her ears as well as her neck are bright pink. If she hadn't been so exhausted, I would have gotten quite the shockwave from that for sure. What? What? Shiro? Ah! Help! Suddenly Shiro glomps me from the side. What? What's up with you?
いつの間にかね、マックンが遠くへ行っちゃった気がして。
What does that mean? Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I pat her head to reassure her.
なるほどなるほど。やはり人の子が仲睦まじくする様子を眺めますと
Just
笑みがこぼれてしまいますな。
says it again. Even though you were just treated like a creep. I see the Guardian's proud shoulders droop. Surely you didn't just come for Midari snacks, right? Actually, yes. Doesn't seem like now is the time for homework. Oh god, I'll put it away. I silently resign myself to the harsh reality and question the Guardian.
ご用事が済むまでお待ちするつもりでいましたが、お忘れですかな、魔法使い殿。
You'll have to remind
報奨
me.
を受け取っていただきたいと申していたはずですぞ。
Oh shit! That's right! You mentioned something about bringing me branches from Fusang. But I thought I told you I didn't need them.
しかし、未だ良き枝に巡り会えていないのではありませんかな。
I mean...
ひょっとしてまだ探してくれていたの？
I am, yes. Gratitude from gods can be often overwhelming to humans. Using a famous example, Urashima Taro's getting the forbidden jeweled box. It's not rare to be rewarded with things that are almost more punishment than gift.
具体的には枝ではなく、根を使ってはいかがですかな。
Ooh, a root, like from a tree? I certainly hadn't thought of
た
that.
だ、少々込み入った事情がございましてな。魔法使い殿を見込んでのご相談という面も強いのです。それも、こたびは三神様からのご用命であれば。
Oh, okay. Here we go again. The guardian is bowing in my direction. The god of the mountain it speaks of is the peak of the Mount Chiane, spiritual pyramid. It would be no exaggeration to call him King of the Mountain. When I became a sorcerer, I went out of my way to go greet him. So just hearing that name basically confirms this is going to be exceedingly complicated.
魔法使い殿は土地曲がりの霊木の話はご存知で。
The ghost tree? The guardian continues without waiting for my answer.
もちろん知ってます。
Oh, hi.
すみません、横から。
Matari's like, I've returned.
確か霊木と人の娘が恋に落ちたというドントハレのことですよね。
Whoa.
いえいえ、 その通りでございます。実はその霊木と娘もまたうね鳥となってこの地をさまよっていたのです。
Oh, hey, the lovebirds.
へえ、木までうね鳥になることがあるのね。
Spirit shit is weird. That's why there's so many here in Fukano.
はい。そして数年ほど前、どうやら千早根山の神域に再び根を張ったようなのでございます。
Hmm. The holy precincts of Mount Shihaine.
ただ、あまりに互いを思い合うゆえ、2本の木はねじれて絡み合い、1本の木のようになってしまったのです。これでは大きく育つことはありますまい。むしろ早晩枯れてしまうことでしょう。
Oh dear.
さりとて引き剥がすのも忍びなく、我々も困り果てていたのでございます。
まさかその木を引っこ抜いて杖にしろって言うんじゃないでしょうね。
ご安心を。
I was like,
魔法の杖として使うのなら、たとえ抜かれたとて霊意を失うことはなく、生命を保つこともできましょう。
hence the root. That's true.
加えて今ならば、ちょうど人が使うには程よい大きさのはずなのです。
Ooh. So not a branch, but the roots. When I was starting to learn, I vaguely remember using something like that. But the issue of where the tree is still
無
stands.
論ご承知のように、人のみで神域へ足を踏み入れるのは容易なことではございません。それゆえ、あらかじめ魔法使い殿のご了承を得た上で、お迎えの準備を。
I mean, wait, hold on. About that, it's a bit of an issue. Can't exactly stay silent at this point. I pull out the ticket to the pools that Hanako gave me last week. Oh, yeah. Actually, I got this the other day.
おお。なんと、さすがは魔法使い殿。
The sacred spring? Ah?
よもやすでに入域の許可を頂戴しているとは、あっぱれなこと。
Does this work? I'm rather dubious of
これ
it.
は龍神様の眷属より授けられたものでしょう。ならば問題なかろうかと。
Okay, so I'm good.
それも神域で遊んでもよいとは。いやはや人にこれほどの許可が下りるなど、めったにないことですぞ。
God, I'm just that awesome. Really? That means Hanako was serious. Did you think she wasn't? Damn, I really don't want to go. Hanako has the complete wrong idea about love.
さっきから何の話？プール券ってはあ？神域の中にプールがあるの？
泉がありますな。
Yes.
そこに身を浸せば、人なら霊意を整えられ、用意は生命力を得るとされています。
Yes.
へえ、本当に昔話みたいね。けどこんなのいつの間にもらっていたの？全然知らなかったのだけど。
I don't want to talk about it.
私も初耳ですね。
Again, I don't want to talk about it.
なんかひょっとしてみんなでプール行こうって話してるのかな？
Oh God. We're saying pool, but we don't mean like the one you swim in. More accurately, I'd say it's a spring. Yeah, you just chill in there. If I could, I would shove this ticket into my chest of drawers and forget about it. But everyone seems extremely invested in it now. Dude, I was invested when we found out that perhaps maybe we could see everyone in their bathing suit.
ムツキ、私も行くわよ。だってその杖は私にも関係あるかもしれないのでしょ？
Does the holy precinct sacred spring have a separation of men and women? I would imagine not. I thought you'd say so.
その泉に浸かれば私も少しは先生のお力になれるように。
Oh, Jesus Christ. Midari, you'd have to wear a bathing suit to go in. Is that okay? I can make sure not to look while you're in there.
いえ、どうせならその私も と先生とご一緒に。
To be fair, Hanako did have us at the prospect of seeing Midori in a bathing suit. Is she serious? Seriously? I actually said it out loud.
ただ私は水着を持っていないので
Oh no.
早速家族に相談してみますね。
A succubus swimsuit. She rushes back to her room after saying that. I get to see Midori in a swimsuit? Really?
ねえねえムくん、みんな行くんだったら私も行きたい。
Okay, Shiro, you can go. Yeah, that's true. I imagine her small yet voluptuous body. I still haven't even said if I'm gonna go. You motherfucker. I haven't, but I feel like I'm gonna have to give in.
ねえムツキ、
Oh no. Yukina suddenly cuts in.
マキナのことも誘っていいかしら。
Of course you can, if she wants to come. Alright, now that I think about it, are we sure there's not a limit to the number of people who can go?
裏に5名までと書かれていますな。
Oh shit.
そう、ならちょうど5人だから大丈夫よね。
I didn't think it'd be very specific. Wait, it's 5 with me, Yukina, Midori, Makina, and Shiro. I feel a little bad, but at least I can avoid inviting Hanako like this.
期日については特に指定されていないようですが、いかがなさいますかな、魔法使い殿。
Oh, well, if I finish my homework by the day after tomorrow,
かしこまりました。
I can apologize to Hanako another day.
じゃあ私もこれからマキナを誘ってみるわ。
Okay.
来てくれるといいのだけど。
I mean, you said you were like out of sync. I don't know what that means, but huh? What is happening? Is something going on between them? Is that maybe why we haven't seen her around in a while? She said that. Not specifics. I still haven't been able to ask about their Atsuki either. Well, we got that to look forward to. I didn't think it'd be happening so quickly. Oh boy. Oh, what is going on with you two? Where's Makina? Why? Well, Makina, we already know that she's like not. Oh, Jesus, why?